Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Showing Up where we take up space in the internet verse with art. Just random art. Junk journaling is the general realm. So where are we at? Pretty much just left this space as was yesterday. Added this. So these are things from Michael's. They're pictures, and these are frames. So framing for what's going to happen there, maybe. Who knows? Said that I was going to pull 3 cards from the What Color Is My Box, to see if I can't reproduce something like this, because heaven forbid I should just think of colors all on my own. 3 cards. First card is card 178, and that is the color Way. If you don't have this set of cards and you want to look on your computer, just type in whatever hex code that is, and Google will understand that you are typing in a hex code. You don't even have to say find, define, show me, whatever. Just that, and boop, the color will come up. So, Seafoam, Terracotta, Chocolate, Dark Brown. And it's chocolate, sort of a Tiffany feel. This is card 150. Dark blue, steel blue, bondy blue, mustard, and ghost white, which kind of looks like blue, but you know what? We've long since had the discussions of what they call a color and what the color actually is. Might not be entirely up to par. And then this is 97. So, full disclosure, I pulled card 98. Did not like the card at all. It was probably a painting from the long ago times, and this was nothing but shades of brown. So I went one lower, and this had actually colors in it. And we've got Seafoam, Imperial Red, Flame, Mustard, and Black. So black is not a great color. That is not Seafoam. That is, what is that? That feels like copper green, government green, government building roof green. So anyways, so if we get, I'm going to say bored and out of sorts, we'll do some painting. So I picked these up off the floor because the place is a wreck. You kind of know that already. Need to go out today to get some more glue. Move these out of the way for the moment. Okay, so where were we at? So, to regroup, this is all probably caused by this beautiful image from Cindy at Studio Lou. I wanted to do a trifold. She is eventually going to go here, somewhere around that. And she's going to have like that as the frame. We also played with some playing cards, and we're going to use them 4 at a time. I think this might be the method to help everyone move along with playing cards, because we all love to purchase them, and I'll fight you for the front of the line for getting playing cards, and then we use like 1 at a time, or like me, I just hate to break up the set now. It's like, well, then I'll only have 51 cards, and then nobody will be able to use the cards. No, they won't. Oh my goodness. Anyways, so 4 at a time, splodge, splodge, splodge with paint. Use that splodgy paint to then inform using this hoardy piece of paper that I've kept for a very long time. This is also from Cindy at Studio Lou's Journal with Me kit. I think that came out of either September or August. I'm not sure. So you are officially caught up. Now we need to, I want to be able to fold this again. So probably should do it on this. Or should I? Because we should be doing some more painting, shouldn't we? Not painting, gluing. And I need to do some more of this. So will you like that? This is gonna be the background. Oops, that's not ideal. There we are. Yeah, I suppose. Don't see why not. Keep going on that. What else do I want to do? I think maybe can I do that? But just that side. Let's do that. So almost nothing has happened since I saw you last. Oh, okay. So, generally understood that I am a huge baseball fan. My team is the Toronto Blue Jays. Last night we have a game, and so I have two chat groups for watching the game. And we are more support for each other to cope with whatever is happening. It's a support group. That's what I want to say anyways. Does that go? Yeah, it does. Okay. There. Anyway, so there is a play on the field where one of our pitchers, who is really having a hard time at the moment. Anyways, he's out trying to do his thing. Ooh, I think I just gonna plug that like that. He's having a hard time. And so he's pitching last night, and go team. Like, well, we're hoping that he does okay. That looks fun. Am I out of that? No. Got a few bits left. I'll get to the story. It'll take me an hour to get to the whole story. So just sit down, relax. This isn't supposed to be... It's going to be enough mayhem with me trying to craft without the story being that way as well. Anyways, that's going to slip. There we go. Okay. Okay. Back to Summer. Kind of want to do that. So, a home run, for those who are not interested in baseball or don't understand, is when the batter hits the ball and it goes out of the ballpark and he automatically gets a run scored. It's very exciting, big deal. There are fans in the stands that are close to the field of play, and that is true for whatever park. And there is a thing, a protocol, an etiquette, that says that you do not fan interfere, which means you do not interfere with the play. So if the stand is here and the ballpark is there, you cannot reach, if this is the line, that's ballpark, this is stand, you cannot reach out and interfere with any of the players, the balls, whatever else. You have to stay on this side. So anyways, home run is going to come this way. Fan reaches out, grabs ball, takes it in. Fan interference and the home run should not count. So the extra sort of thread to this is, does anybody care about this story? I'm getting tired talking about it. We'll keep talking about it. fan goes out, reaches it, and they are playing the Rays. The Tampa Bay Rays had to move stadiums because their normal stadium was destroyed by a hurricane. So they are currently playing in a lower league standard ballpark. And that lower league standard ballpark doesn't have enough cameras or placed throughout the stadium to get different views of plays, to be able to say, well, you can't see it on this play, but there's a camera this way and this way and that way, and then you can see. And then New York, which is where they do the call replays, they can then say, oh yes, it actually was a foul, fair, this, that, whatever. So this ballpark does not have that many cameras. So Buddy goes like this, and there isn't enough cameras to overturn that it wasn't a home run. And New York says, well, it was fan interference and the home run counts. And my feed went bananas. Mostly because I went bananas too. Because you can't say it's black and also white. You need to pick. So anyways, that was controversy. Everybody had a bit of a meltdown. We ended up winning the game, so yay us. Okay, I'm going to do that, but I'm just not so much of that. There. But that was stressful. And I'm very glad to have these chat lines, because tell you what, I don't want to be doing that. I don't want to be coping with that kind of stress alone. I 100% want company there. I think I've used all the paper. I think that's still gonna swish down. I also have this paper I pulled up, which is might also, like, that sort of goes with that. Milk. Anyways, that's the end of my story. Sure. So I have to work on my kilt. I think I might have mentioned that yesterday. So I got it out to do an assessment of kind of where are we at exactly. We're not in a bad spot, truth be told. Yeah, that's all right. But I need to, so one of the things that I read about some brain care is if the task seems too big, you're not making the first step small enough, which I super love because that's so helpful. Let's do it that way maybe. Yeah, but let's get that. There. So I am in the process of trying to figure out what is the smallest step that I could use. And I think one of them might be just re-threading the machine to the color that is the color that I need. Well, that's what we're going to do. No, I'm not going to do that yet. Sure, I'll do that. I went looking for more paper from that book. I know I have the book somewhere. I just don't know where the book is. And so that made me super sad because it's like, oh, I can't find it. And the reason I can't find it is because I have difficulty taking care of spaces, which made me sad. It made me very sad. No, I like that side better. There. Yeah. Or that. Ooh, that would be okay. But not sad enough to do anything about it. Which is totally okay. You can't look at success and failure as individual pieces. You need to look at it in a holistic sense. And I was successful yesterday. Or at least I will classify yesterday as successful. Okay, we have to tear this one now. Well, there's something. Tear it without looking at it. See what we have for pieces. The lines that I have drawn, it's like I almost want to just cut that out. Well, that's an unexpected benefit of having these lines. I sort of accidentally on purpose made cut lines. If that goes like that, that covers more or less all the splodges. Okay. I think this is Dutch, a Dutch engineering book. Okay, that needs to go there. It's not going to be perfect. 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 It'll be fine. There. I would like that to go there. And we're going to fix that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Which is maybe what I should have done in the first place, but, well, you know what, live and learn. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. There. Okay, where are we at? We're up here. We're doing this. Much better. Okay. This is kind of sticky, but that'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll fix it. I put my books in Dewey Decimal System order. And I think I was looking for this in the engineering section, and I think it should have been, I should have been looking for it in the other language books. Okay, and I have these bits. Where do these bits need to go? That's just a lot of white space. There. All the way up? Sure. Why not? Why not? No glue. No glue. There. He popped up. Oh, we need a little spot for that. Right there. Sure. could. No, because that's going to crowd that. I could do that. There. I'm gonna say that's good for now. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Let it dry because I can't fold it until it dries. Now then, we have you. So I can do one of two things. I can do wagging finger. So I would like to have this as like a paper flippy thing. And I can, technically speaking, create like a bandeau across here, or I can do that. Or I can do a pocket. Okay. What do I want to do? I don't know. Well, we need some paper. Okay, so paper. I have paper right here. This is what we're going to use. This is Hunter Bifang calligraphy parchment. Look how much there is in there. That's one of my thrifted treasures from yesterday. I think somebody was very, very ambitious with their, I'm going to learn calligraphy and do all of the things. Bless them. Thirds. And then they decided, man, maybe not so much. And I understand that. I wish I had my silver ruler, but I do not. Let's get rid of this glue page. We are distracted. So, Shell, if you're watching, I feel like this peel is like the glue paddle glue peel. It's in that category of satisfying things. Yum, look at that. Anyways, that was for you. Don't say I don't cater to my audience. Did we abandon looking? We abandoned looking. We did. We abandoned. We don't need to look anymore. Stop looking. I am looking for a pencil. There we are. Oh, we can't use this one. We need to use an actual ruler. I need something to measure. Somewhere. Oh dear. Here it is. Found it. Okay. There's one. There's one. There's 4. And there's 8. I would so love to know where my grid ruler is. What you are witnessing is why crafting can be hard for people with brain troubles. It creates chaos, and chaos is really hard to find things in. Okay, and that is going to be in that distance. 1, 2, 3, 3 5/8. Three and 5/8. Here. Should also be 3 5/8. Look at that. It's 3 5/8. We would have hurt ourselves doing math. And this should also be 3 5/8. Let's measure it just for grins. Haha, 3 5/8. Booyah. Okay. So now we've got this, which is going to be my strippy paper. Got this. Now that we found all of our rulers, I've got this. A nice waterfall would be nice. Wow, it's 3 5/8 as well. Sure. Also sure. I feel like I need something in the middle here. I do, and it needs to be that, I think it needs to be like that kind of a browny brown. Oh, hey. So you have any more space? What do you do? You know what? Sit down. Sit. This is more the LCBO bag. In case anyone is worried, this was a gift. I have friends, and those friends have birthdays, and sometimes those birthday gifts are a bouteille de vino. Oh, yeah, perfect. Perfect. What are we doing over there? Grace? Okay, all right. I could hear rattling with the plastic paper. Come on, you can do it. Wow. This paper is no joke. Well, we can, oh dear. Get rid of that. Come on. So I'm looking out in the on my domain, as it were, and there is, I really love Cosmos. I don't know why. It's just like a pretty, pretty flower. It has really a pungent colorway, if that's a thing. We now know it's 3 5/8. 3 5/8. Just making sure. Making sure. And I didn't get a chance to plant any this year, but I did plant them last year. And bless them, there was 2 seeds that dropped in and have grown this year. And I can see them, and they are just this vivid red purple. And they're so pretty. Bless their hearts. Okay, so this needs to be longer, so it needs to be that sort of length. How about that? Okay, let's do it that way. Can we see that? Sure. We'll call it visual interest. So that goes there. And that'll go about there. Sure, we'll do that. So it's going to pop in like that. Now then, I think this is longer than the card is. Oh. By a lot, but that's okay. Theoretically, what we could do is we could even just glue that down. So what I want to do, what do I want to do? I want to create a, there's trouble. On the small side. A tie. Wow. Whew. There. That's small. I want it to go in a lot. There's one. There's 2. Come on. Doopy doos. Oh. It'll be fine. Ooh, and we can use this because that's going to be pretty. Ooh, is today going to be the day? I'm not sure. Possibly not. Some. This is such a nice ball of yarn. Makes me happy. Here. It's good enough. I was going to do a third hole. That was what the debate was that was happening inside my head. And sometimes 2 is enough. Oh, I didn't do it right. There. Okay, so that's going to go in there. It's probably going to pop at the top. And then that's the pieces that we're going to leave behind. And then where's our grande dame? Grande dame. That would be amazing, just having the collar on the end. Okay. I think we've progressed enough there. And so today, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to fix this. I know. 1, 2. Wow. Just like that. Wow. Holy Hannah, Mary Ellen. Tell you what, sometimes I do things and I really do them upright. Look at a little piece of fabric. I can get rid of that. Okay, needle. Sure. How do I want to do this? Oh well, we'll do it that way. This is going to be possibly the most exciting thing that I do today. And that is not, and this is not inconsequential. That's what I want to say. It's kind of a big deal. Okay, so how did I do that last time? I don't know, it doesn't really matter. likely is never going to come apart. Uh-oh. Ah. Put it in my face because we're missing a tail. We are. Can I just leave it? No. There. Now it's not going to come apart. Look at us. Look at us go. Didn't take any time at all either. Oh, that's so much better. Oh. There's an expression that Janet Nash uses from time to time, and she goes, "Oh, what a joy! This is an absolute joy to have that fixed." Wow, that's us in a nutshell today. Okay, so we're going to leave that be. One of the things we need is cards to go in, little tucky spots. This is this outlined. Which, is it the same size as the playing card? A little bit bigger. But I like this as a size, so we're going to make a couple more. One of them is going to be folded. Oops. Do it that way. Save me an edge. Pencil? Anyone? I'll need that. I think that's one of the things that really is a common thread between Janet Nash and Rachel at Roxy Creations. They just do the thing. There's no, oh, we're going to do this fancy and we're going to do that fancy and so on and so forth. They just buckle up and get after it. Is that, I think, is this the same length? Oh, it is. Well, so we've got that one, we've got that one. Also got that one we could do. Okay, I know, I'll get there. We'll get there. I hope wherever in the world you are, you have just enough supplies to make something. You know what I mean? You don't need a whole room full of whatever. I mean, look at, I'm not using a whole room full of whatever. I'm just using bits and pieces, and this isn't that. That's enough. The important thing is, as one of my colleagues used to say, is the nut behind the wheel. Meaning the driver, i.e. you. You are the important part in this. Not your supplies, not where it comes from, not that it's the latest or the... I mean this with all the love of my heart, Rachel. 16th century linen Italian script paper. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh, that's perfect. So what are you for sizes? I'm going to try and accordion you. Two and 7/8. 2 3/4. It's different. There. Making 2 pieces. Bashna. Nope, goes this way. Just comme ça. Okay, so we've got lots of little cardy cards. This is what I want, Ted. I think. Let's cut this one out because I like this one a lot. Will it be too big? Maybe. But I want to cut it out anyways. My next 10 miles is going to be finding focal points or something. And I want that circle out. Drawing an X just allows these little bits of paper to move so that it's not as hard to cut out. pretty. Oh, careful what you say. Here comes trouble. What are you doing? Do that. I'm going to do that. I think. And then we'll call it a video. There's one. There is two. Oh, this would fit. Yeah. Fun. Okay. So maybe a possibility. So we're likely going to do that. That will not fit. We'll have to maybe do her lower. We'll figure that out tomorrow, because I think we are at time. So please take very good care of yourself. Stay out of trouble. Always love you lots, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.